Hello, I'm Matt Guff from House.com, and this is a sneak peek at some of the 2021 Lib Tech Experimental Division snowboards. These are the Experimental Division boards that aren't part of other categories within the Experimental Division category, like the Matt Cummins boards, the Lost Series boards, and the Jamie Lin short wide deck. These are basically the Double Dip, the Doughboy Shredder, the Stump Ape, and the Magic BM. And I'm gonna kind of get into each of them, share their differences and their similarities, and hopefully you kind of get to know this lineup of decks a little bit better. So the Double Dip, this is an all-mountain freestyle deck. It's basically a twin power board with a very short effective edge and running length. It has a XC2 profile shape, little rocker between the feet, camber underneath each foot that's been a little bit elongated, and an original power construction with an upgraded centered base. And it comes in two different sizes, 159 and 163, but they both share the same waist width, 26.8 centimeters. And that's kind of a cool story about this whole Experimental Division series boards, is a lot of them feature progressively wider waist widths. So if you have size 11 feet and larger, you can get on any of them and get down and dirty. The second one also falls within the all-mountain freestyle category despite its size. This is 195 centimeters. This is 6'5". It's about an inch taller than I am, actually. This features a C3 camber dominant profile shape and original power construction with a TNT style base. So despite its big size, it can flick pretty quick edge to edge, but its turning radius is absolutely massive. This thing turns like a freight train. The cool part about the Doughboy Shredder is that if you're riding at 50 miles an hour really fast, it really doesn't feel like you're going that fast because it's so damp and stable. There is only one size, 195, and has a 26.1 centimeter waist width. And with the added magnet traction, you know you're not going to slip out on this thing. The next two boards actually fall within an all-mountain free ride category. They're meant, for the most part, to be ridden one direction, but you can still ride them switch. The first one is a board called the Stump Ape. It's extremely wide, and it kind of looks like it has a volume shift style story because of that really wide waist width. It has an XC2 profile shape. It's a hybrid shape with reverse camber and then camber underneath each foot, but it features a horsepower style construction. There's actually more Polonia style wood within this deck, making it more lightweight. There's three different sizes, a 157, a 160, and a 163. The 160 and the 163 are new shapes to the Stump Ape lineup. But again, it looks like a volume shift board. It looks like you should be downsizing because it's so wide. Look at this gigantic nose. The waist width actually ranges from a 28.1 centimeter to a 28.4. If you have gigantic feet, the Stump Ape is going to be your go-to deck. The last one is the Magic BM. This is founder Mike Olson's kind of dream board. He is very experimental. He likes designing decks and kind of moving forward with them. It has a very classic C2 profile shape, the same shape that you find in a lot of those Travis Rice style boards, with reverse camber in between the feet and then camber underneath each foot to the contact points, which is precise, has lots of control, but it's still kind of floaty and loose at the same time. This is a really lightweight board because of the firepower construction. That's aspen, polonia, and balsa. There's Tri-X glass on top, Bi-X on bottom, and a fairly wild kind of side cut radius. It looks like it's a combination of kind of straight lines and a radius, actually, with magnet traction. It comes in two sizes, 157 at a 26.1 centimeter waist width, and a 161 at a 26.5 centimeter waist width. Again, these are four boards that fall within the Experimental Division and collection of decks that aren't part of the Matt Cummins collection, the Lost collection, or the Jamie Lin collection. All fun boards. Again, the Double Dip, the Doughboy Shredder, the Stump Ape, and the Magic BM. All boards that you can see at thehouse.com when they drop next fall.